Mr. Bro, God couldn't find 3 of them hungry labor right there and give them even one 10 grand for give out the flyers them, brother. Me have a some labor right friend a bun weed and drink special, you know, brother. You could have called them and give them even one 7 grand for give out the flyers them. What the fuck you doing in my glass for 3, brother? Eh? I give you flyers. You're too tight, man. Too much hungry belly labor right there. You could have give one 10 grand for give out the flyers them. Mr. Bro, God couldn't find 3 of them hungry labor right there and give them even one 10 grand for give out the flyers them, brother. Me have a some labor right friend a bun weed and drink special, you know, brother. You could have called them and give them even one 7.
And comrades, if you can't afford none of that, you turn to the noodle soup every day. The noodle soup in 2016 was for $50. Today it is for $200 under prosperity. At $300, prosperity done with in this country. Prosperity done with in this country. Comrades, and if you can't afford the lunch and head to your goal, you're going to run for your Panadol. Looking at the back step, you'll see the Panadol. Now if you can't buy lunch on the prosperity and hungry hole, you're going to have to buy the Panadol. In 2016, 2 Panadol cost $65. In $150 now for 2 Panadol. And if you don't like Panadol, Comrade Andre, and you like Cetamol. The price of Cetamol in 2016 was $48. Today it is $110 for Cetamol. And if that didn't work, at 200, if that didn't work, pressure pill. No, pressure pill. I want you to hear me now. Pressure pill in 2016 cost $50 party leader. Now the same pressure pill costs $100 for 1 pill. If you multiply that by the entire month, you're paying $3,100 for 1 month supply of pressure pill under prosperity. Diabetes, it's sweet, but it's not sweet, yes sir. Diabetes in 2016 was $27. In 2025, under prosperity, the same pill costs $70 for your diabetic pill.
Judas.
We are labor, right? Uno a son Judas pussy hole. Uno a son Judas. I uno lie. I uno wicked no blood clot. You know why? Uno sit down there and hear all some little young people who no know nothing at all about Jamaica history and about politics. For they attack say PNP never do nothing at all for Jamaica. I want to know in our wicked blood clot labor rights self say which part Jamaica then know right now in terms of progress. A PNP set the foundation. A PNP do it. Not for uno all people where labor right. Uno know say if I never for PNP, uno wouldn't able to even read and write. Because when after England Lego Jamaica gain independence, the amount of dunce bumbleclad people were did there, we couldn't even see their name and identify it. And Michael Manley say, you know what? Jamal, you send back with people them at school so that they can learn to read and write. That alone was one of the greatest blood class step PNP do for UNO. Because what would have happened? No for UNO that end up sign all paper for give uno inheritance on a land when we know would have get and all them thing, that person would have just scare one paper and say, sign something here, so. And anything you scribble will look like your name, them would have just work with it. And PNP sit to it that you could have get to know self-educated so that you could have learned to read and write. PNP cut so much roads. No for uno. I may talk about the whole people them, you know. We are labor right, you know. Uno know say a donkey blood clot cart foot track uno used to walk on. From let's say from come here talk about Fimi here mainly. From Highgate to all Kingston. One little track. And PNP come and PNP blast out hillside, dig it down and cut road, you know. So that vehicle can take on from point A to point B. If PNP never did do nothing within the 18 years them in there, why would people keep them in there for 18 years? That's so people bumbucklad fool for keep a party in a power for 18 years whenever did I do anything. It simply means that PNP did do great blood clot things. But just know when it get fucked, 18 years get fucked. When the JLP then start give some little licky hungry belly people, the panic in a some little community, one little $500, one little $1,000 wrap up in a shirt and beg them to vote for them and beg for power and buy out and buy power. That's when the 18 years get fucked, because you realize those all that set of people, them did licky no pussy clot. That's why enough of them end up breeding a blood clot banana walk when they go look goods figure a market, because then licky no matter where them man of them yard that give some of them still go fuck a farmer for one bunch of banana for a market go sell. You see me? And so Jamaica get fucked when you could get blood clot by out all set up a labor right.
Morning, Northeast St. Catherine. I am on my way. Today is our official constituency tour.
Everybody come vote for my golden. Big us up. For the fist. Wave the hand. Big us up. Walk around. District Anton. Big us up. BNP. Big us up. BNP. Big us up.
We're on our way. Next stop, Cocoa Walk, Williamsfield, place of my birth.
Wave the hand. Big us up. BNP. Big us up. BNP. Big us up. Big us up. Big us up. Hey, the other day Mark Walker running all over town. Everybody come out of dust. Y'all are running the day all night. Everything was a beautiful sight. The other day Mark take a walk down a Manchester. They never know so much PNP. Live down here then the day all night. Everything was alright. PNP, we go some. Fold your fist, raise the hand, we go some. Walk round, district.
That I happily present to you tonight as your candidate in the next general election.
Can the military, the army in Jamaica, remove Dr. Harris Chang from his position if the Prime Minister failed to do so? Mr. Chang sounds like a dictator, and if you study Mr. Chang over the years, he's a dictator, and he's going to try to tell you that no one has the right to tell the police how to do their job or whatever, but their due process of law, their procedural clause that has to be followed by the police, the police command, and their legislative laws that the police has to adhere to. So where do Dr. Chang came from with his idea that no one has the right? And why is it that the Prime Minister is so quiet? To me, it's like the Prime Minister is afraid of some of these ministers that he have in his cabinet because of the juice that they have. In America, the word juice that we talk is tobaccative. They have some dangerous people behind them. And it's like they're hampering the Prime Minister. They're holding back his hands from do certain things. And furthermore, I don't believe a politician should hold these positions such as National Security Minister,
such as Justice Minister, etc. It should not be a elected political representative that hold these positions. Shouldn't be. It's dangerous to any democracy. It's a dangerous, it could be a takeover of a country. You can't have things like these to happen. And I still want to know if the army can remove Harris Chang from his position if the Prime Minister failed to do so. He's not representing the people of Jamaica. Under any if you listen to how he speaks, you'd never hear this man come out and talk about human rights, the violation of the human rights violation by the security forces, the violation that occurred when the police goes into these inner city areas. He's not on the ground to see these things, but he knows what's taking place. Don't think he don't know. I mean, a lot of people, if you're from the Montego Bay area, you know what I'm talking about. You know who Harris Chang is. You know what I mean? So maybe that's why the Prime Minister probably afraid to speak up and say something, because these people can get you, can have you disappear in the blink of an eye. That's the blink of an eye, you gone. You know what I mean? Because they have juice, they have power, you know, and because of that, they think they can say or do whatever they please. But they have to remember this is a democracy and a sovereign state, and you can't have a dictator dictating to the people and telling them that they can't and they can't. This don't work like that. This is a democratic society, and the people have the right to demonstrate, and the people has a right to voice their opinions and how their security force conduct themselves, and must conduct themselves in a democratic and lawful manner. We don't want uncivilized people running a country where you can just murder people, and you know, when the security force kill people and they don't even publish it, but they're gonna tell the family it's a mistake and they're sorry for what happened. That's not good enough. It's not good enough. There's a case where this a person with an unsound mind, and I think I have a look at retardation, and they went to the family and they told the family that, you know, but how they do this killing, and then first when they do this killing, it's always a shootout. It's always a person of interest, a wanted man, and under any democratic principles, because you are a person of interest does not give the police the right to shoot you down. Because you're a wanted man does not give the police the right to shoot you down. And if the police is chasing you and you're running away from the police and you're unharmed, the police has no right whatsoever to shoot you down. You did not challenge the police and you're running, does not give the police the right to shoot you down, because they have a national security minister that will back them and say they are doing their job. That's unlawful, and that's murder. That is murder. And either the Minister of National Security is an accomplice.
It's crazy, but we can manage
of these illegal activities and unlawfulness.
when you're talking to
And you can't have a security minister like this in place, just going on like he's unstoppable. Somebody need to do something about it. His words, you have to listen to his words.
and it is a natural part.
His words is not good for any democracy. You listen good to how he speaks. He don't represent the people. He represents his ego. That's what he represents. His ego, not the people. And I'm saying that something must be done, but you can't have these people with these words, these kind of language that they emit to the public. You see, it is okay for those that benefiting, but the majority that are suffering under the hands of these careless words. Because when the police stop you, they tell you, you hear the minister said, come on, get out of here. And the next thing I have to say to you officers, stop pulling vehicle over at night in darkness. No one should have the right to stop to any police officer in a dark location. Why can't you go in a lit area where people can see you? Why in the darkness? We use downtown Kingston, for instance, where the police pull over a truck on the 29th, which was Wednesday, the 29th of July 2025, and it's going to tell the truck driver that he can't have no lights on the body of his truck. And the truck driver said, since you can't have light on the body of your truck? Because it was stated that we must have light on the body of the truck to alert other people and to let them see it's a big unit coming, and especially when you're driving in rural areas and those places that are not lit properly. And this officer telling the man that the government said and who said and what security minister this and we don't go by what the security minister say. We go by what the law stated. Their legislative law, their procedural law. It's not what the security minister said. The security minister can say anything he wants to say, but there are laws that he's not above. And the police is not above it either. They must follow these laws, these rules and regulation. They can't make their own rules and regulation. So you have to understand that the security minister can't do that.
A very serious election I come up, and we want the people understand the seriousness of this election. A sufferation pan the land here. Sufferation, serious sufferation pan Jamaica land. If Andrew Holness get a third term. Enough Labour writers living in denial. And them, if them be real to themselves, they will agree. Said them can't manage the next 5 years of Andrew Holness. It wicked pan business. But I say wicked pan most businesses. Most businesses. You have some business where alright right now. But you see most business right now a struggle to survive. Even supermarket, a bare minimum the people them buy. Things what they need, because the people them not have the disposable income. Them not have the money for spend right now. People barely survive. So because consumers not have the money to spend, it put that pressure upon business. Because if people not have money to buy, business not gonna make no money. So sometimes no matter you see the people them in the supermarket and the wholesale, I just the bare minimum them a buy. Me see that, me know that, me witness that. Even with cook shop, people are buying more $600 and $800 food than even the $1,000 food and the $1,200 food. That's the reality right now. See, so if the money win again, a sufferation, people have to go run away because they can't go manage. You have more people are dead right now in Jamaica because them not eat healthy. They can barely afford medication. They can barely afford medication. They can barely afford to eat a healthy meal. That the people them who diabetic and who have high blood, have high pressure or low blood pressure or cholesterol problem, the wicked upon them. Because when the doctor give them the nutritional sheet there are things where them supposed to buy and things where they're supposed to eat daily, them can't afford it. The wicked upon people who have high blood pressure and sugar right now in Jamaica. You have to have money to sustain the diet there. So, a lot of people in Jamaica are dead before time because them can't afford to eat healthy. You can't have sugar and high blood pressure and I eat white flour dumpling and I eat white rice and all them things there. But that the people then can't afford. I wonder if you know what go on in Jamaica. There's some people that talk about third term loading. On no matter what. And on no matter what. Third term loading to suffer the nation. On no go with that. People can barely survive right now. A string whole heap of business are hold on pan. A back to school right now and the amount of people who are beg back to school voucher, book voucher and them thing there. Because them have the big book list and they can barely afford to buy the book them. At first, me see people start thinking about back to school from June. People start beg book voucher from June. So if people have to struggle and have to think about back to school from June and July, imagine the implication with that have on businesses. I want to deal with. And some people are surviving in Jamaica now and a few people are surviving in Jamaica right now. I want to deal with people who better be wise. Don't make no one day belly full. Not gonna make no decision to vote for Labour right. Them can't 5 and 10,000 like come gear. And you are hungry for the next 364 days. Remember the hunger there where you got through for 365 days. Run them. Because you know some more time you want a doctor and can't afford it. You know everything. Third term loading go away. At 80 you don't want on Jamaica, you know? A banana boat you know want people run weapon. A whole heap of business you know want lockdown. And more people no want dead because they can't afford when I'm good and buy medication. Wise up, my people. Wise up. One.
Bro, God couldn't find 3 of them hungry labor right there and give them even 10 grand for give out the flyers them, brother. Me have some labor right for a bun weed and drink special in brother. You could have called them and give them even 7 grand for give out the flyers them. What the fuck you deny me glass for 3, brother? Eh? I give you flyers. You're too tight, man. Too much hungry belly labor right there. You could have given 10 grand for give out the flyers them. Me say, bro, God couldn't find 3 of them hungry labor right there and give them even 10 grand for give out the flyers them, brother. Me have some labor right for a bun weed and drink special in brother. You could have called them and give them even 7